On this episode, I'm going to bring something a little different. These are Philodendrons Red Heart, and they came in like big pots, like 10-inch pots, but they are too big. These philodendrons are easily uh, subdued to root rot. Because look at this. This is the root system. Now, when the growers are throwing this, and if you can see here, there's a plug. Absolutely hate plugs. Because they're a pain in the ass to like, get them out without damaging the roots. Basically, this root system is not for a 10-inch pot. Let me show you the size of the pot that they came in. It is way too big. So this can easily succumb to root rot. And philodendrons are, you know, aroids, so that can happen quite easily. The other thing is like if they don't succumb to root rot itself, the plant still might send a distress signal because of the waterlogging on the pot. And guess who listens to that signal? Pests. So then that's when you get mealybugs, spider mites, and a lot of other pests because these are actually been outside in the porch. So I'm just trying to remove as much as I can the plug, and I'm gonna need another little tool. So let me get that tool. So something as small as a chopstick, but it's not doing the plant any good. If you see the cork is to one side, the plants had resource to move the root system around it as well. That doesn't mean that there are not roots trying to get through here. If you could feel this cork right now, it's very dry. That's why it comes in like chunks. Now, if you do this, be very careful that, because you're gonna hear if there's some tearing of the roots, or actually if you can see roots coming off, that when you repot the plant, add some cinnamon or sulfur, or make a mix of what I do, which is a pot of each, a pot of rooting hormone, cinnamon powder, and sulfur powder. That'll give you a little bit of a lot more of a guarantee that there won't be any root. It helps to callus any breakage. All right, so I'm going to bring this from the 10-inch pot or the 1-gallon pot to I talk about this on the Galicia mix. I found some little um, little bugs in here. There was like a lot of mealybugs like in the very root of the plant. This is a Alocasia Dawn, I believe. It's a variegated odora. So I did spray the whole area and the leaves, underneath the leaves, with a mix of half water and half alcohol. And I counted 15 minutes. That's what the alarm was for. And now I'm gonna rinse it off. Now you see you got a little extra water on the reservoir. Hello, editor David here. Um, as you notice, like the video file got corrupted and even the audio and the video were no longer syncing, and at the end the microphone even shut off. So I'm gonna shut down the video with this voiceover and tell you that what I did with the remaining philodendrons was to remove the peat moss and perlite mix and replace it. I did one of them in my chunky mix and the rest of them I keep them in the previous mix, but I reduce them to a 6-inch pot. That way, he was more suitable for the root system. So far, they're doing good. I've been trying to correct these files, like re-upload it, but it is completely corrupted. So what you're seeing here is a speed up version of what I did, very edited version of what I did. And what I was wanted to mention that I noticed when I was working on this video was the fact of the alocasia that I was working on. Um, the I was talking about that the reservoir cup got a little too full after rinsing off the mix of alcohol and water to remove the mealybugs. So I just remove and leave there. I actually removed all the water and put new nutritious water. The plant is doing fine. And For the remaining of the video, what I did is like repot the rest of the red heart philodendrons. And so thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me if you subscribe, drop a like, comment, and share. Um, don't forget to check out the other philodendrons repot. They are on the philodendron playlist. Thank you again. Talk to you soon.